got a drive. I've now got a hard drive. The hard drive seems to have an operating system on it. I'm not going to argue, you know. I shall give it a whirl, see what it does. It might turn and go, now this is not the right thing. You need to do something else. So, but who knows? We'll just have to see, won't we? It does say restore, so let's get the L mouse over here and let's hit restore. See what it does. I think it's Windows XP as well. It might be Windows 7. It's Windows 7. I'll have to take it off because I don't want Windows 7. Because the machine itself did say, the sticker on it says, yeah, look, focus you get, Windows XP Professional. That's what was on it. So you never know. Shall we see? Shall we have a look? If it does actually repair itself. Oh, I tell you what, I'd laugh my cock off. That would be a sight to see, wouldn't it? Now, before you start. Oh dear. But yes. The only sad thing is I've had to use my original keyboard and mouse because this hasn't got the PS2 connectors in the back. It's just USB, which is a shame really because I'm looking forward to using that. So I'll have to find another computer somewhere, an old one that I can put them on and use it, like, you know, just for a laugh basically, something to do. Well, it says it's attempting to repair. It doesn't seem to be doing much. I can even click in there. Can you hear it? The restart immediately. Click finish. Ooh. So repairs were successful. Oh, okay then. Let's see what happens, shall we? Is this? I can't remember whether that was the 7 logo or whether that was the, what's the name? Windows. Oh, this is going to be 7, 8. It is. It's Windows 7. I don't think it's going to work. Let's just see what it does. Let's just select normally, see what happens. I don't think it will because this machine probably won't be able to handle it. I don't think. No, it keeps knocking it off. Won't launch. I'll give it one more go with the repair. I don't think it's going to do anything, to be fair, but if not, we'll have to just dig out Windows XP and stick it on. Look at that. Oh dear. I've got a feeling this is Windows 7. It's got to be. Even when the logo was trying to spin up, it reminded me of Windows 7. So. I just like the sound of that. Oh dear. I mean, I'm not fussed. I mean, if it does, I mean, it does. I mean, so be it. But I mean, I'm not that bothered. I can always bootload it, I suppose, and because it's a 160 gig hard drive. Because when I bought it in the shop, it's a second-hand one. He did offer me a terabyte one for 65 quid, but I thought, well, it's pointless really because it's a terabyte. I don't really need a terabyte, not for what I want it to do. I says, if you've got anything like only a couple hundred gig, will do. That's all I need. And he pulls this one out of his rack in the back. He says, that's the only SATA I've got. The rest are IDE. I said, well, if you want for the fact that I knackered my other one up, I'd have had it off you. But never mind. Not to worry. It's still doing it, isn't it? It's still going for it. I mean, if it does work, I'll give it a whirl with one of my phones to see if it'll do anything with the ones that I couldn't open on the Windows 10. I'll have a go, but I'm not optimistic. Not at all. But considering this computer's probably not been run for quite a while, and it's fired up, and because I did check the BIOS the other day, and it worked fine. I'll have to have a look, see if I've uploaded that video. I think I did. If not, I'll upload it before I upload this one. Oh, it's still flapping. Come on. Surprise me. Just surprise me. Oops. Just put my finger over the phone. That's very professional, isn't it? I am using my phone now, so you can stare at me. Yeah, stare at that for a minute. Looks like a nice shot, that does, doesn't it? The reason why I say that is because I've got my dinner. I've got this out of the fridge so I can have a scoff. So I'm feeling a bit hungry. So you see, it beats having what's the name? Having chocolate. That's what I thought. I thought it'd be not a bad idea. Yeah. Pasta. I mean, I will have chocolate later. There's no two ways about it. I'll have chocolate later. It's just a fucking guarantee, that is. But I quite like these. These are nice. It's something different here. Plus, it's soft as well because I've had a filling on this side here. So, as she did say, try chewing on the other side for a day or two. And at the moment I still ain't brave enough to chew on the left hand side. It's still a bit tender. But yeah, still waiting for this to do its thing. Seems to be a bit longer this time round, mind you. So you never know, things might be happening. Here's something I forgot to mention. This phone here, right? This one. That is a oh, it's come back on again. Yeah, it's nice of it. It's the it's not the one I thought it was. There's two types of this phone. One looks like that without the keyboard, which is called the Nokia 5800 Express Music, whereas this model is called the C600, which I was quite surprised. Now, me being a complete gomper, right, assumed that the charging was coming through the fucking USB. No, it ain't, is it? Now, apparently, there's that tiny little hole in the bottom of it there, which I completely overlooked, because obviously my fingers are on it, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't really, and I never really paid attention to it, I didn't see it properly. I'm like, well, how the figure? So I ordered a battery, right, and through ordering the battery, I thought, well, how can I charge it? So what I do when I come to difficult phones that want to be a cow bag, I've got a charge down there without a socket on it. It's just got bare wires on it. And what I do is on the terminals, I tape the cable to the battery, and before I insert it, I wrap the ends of the wires into the battery terminals. Now, right, for those of you out there thinking, oh, that's not very good, is it? You bug it up. Ah, well, you see, right? Have you ever noticed? It's 4 p.m. Have you ever noticed on phone batteries that there are either 3 or even 4 terminals? Now you think to yourself, unless you got an iPhone, that is. If you got an iPhone, then you obviously you're fucked. You can't get in the back of them unless you fucking crack the thing apart, like, you know what I mean. But still the same principle. The contacts on the battery, they'll either be 3 or 4. Well, with the Android, right, most batteries, and here's an Ericsson one here. I don't know if it'll focus or not. But you see they got plus and minus, positive, negative. But if you look at the terminals, there's 3. You've got one on the left, one on the right, and there's one in the middle. Well, the middle one is the charging point connected to the positive. So you put the positive side of the charger on the positive and the negative in the centre pole. And guess what? It starts to charge. That's my cheap way of doing it when I couldn't figure out. Well, I've done it with a couple of phones to try and get it to work and charge the battery if the phone won't charge. I mean, this one here, where's it gone? This one will not charge through its charge port, which is the bottom there. Won't do it, just won't have it. So I use, which is being charged now, I use this one. I use that because it's the same batteries, you see, so I charge it with this one, then swap the batteries over. But I mean, I was amazed when I figured it out, when I actually realised that tiny piggy. I mean, my eyes aren't the best in the end of the day. That little tiny thing there, and when you actually plug the, which is, let me just find it. This is how piddly it is. I mean, whoever has had a Nokia back in the day, you would know it's that tiny fucking thing. Right? You look and you think that's nowhere that fit, and it does. It fits in there. It's ridiculous. Of course, now as soon as I put it in there, thinking that I even left it plugged in the wall with the micro USB plugged in, the wall charger. And now you're thinking to yourself, wouldn't that bugger it up? Well, yeah, well, you'd have thought so, wouldn't you? But luckily, in there, it only runs the data. On the wall charger, it's only got the wires connected for charging. So basically, it plugged it in, and it was like plugging it into a blank hole, so it made no difference, thankfully. So when I finally got that plugged in, the battery was pumping away nice and gently, and charged up, fully charged. And the phone now, I mean, I've already, it's already been factory reset, it's back to its original, and it's been all sorted out. And it's a nice little phone, it does the job. Works perfectly fine. The screens are all great. You can mess about with it and do all sorts. Yeah, I like it. Pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, it's even got a 5 megapixel camera on the darn thing as well. I mean, that's pretty cool for a phone of its age. So, yeah, that's still going, that is, you know. I'm wondering if it's actually completely rebuilding whatever operating system that is. Considering you'd have thought that it should have been wiped when it was in the shop, but maybe it's because it's been left on the shelf for that long. He said, "Oh, it's the only one I've got." I said, "Oh, yeah." I heard him rooting around, so he probably doesn't even realise. Oh, it stopped. Ooh. Setup repair cannot repair this computer automatically. Oh no. That's a bit of a cow bag, isn't it, that? Don't send. If you have recently attached a device to this computer, such as a camera or a portable music player, remove it and restart. No, I haven't. The hard drive doesn't belong to this computer, you stupid machine. It was just a bit of fun. Oh, good grief. Yeah, look, that's what we're left with at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. If you continue to see this message, contact your system administrator or computer manufacturer for assistance. No, I ain't going to go down that path. There's no point. What we're going to do is going to click on the old button, finish. Oh, it's turned off. Ooh. Well, that's no good, is it? Let's turn you back on again then. Ooh, it's like a car. Let's see what happens. Now it goes to that bit and just stops. It just goes, no, don't apply. That's fine. I don't mind. Never mind. It's not to worry. No. Oh well. Fixed problems that are preventing Windows to start. I don't think it's going to do. I think it's very good. But we can fix it. Anyway, that'll do, I think. What do you reckon? I think we ought to give it a neck. That's what I think. I'm going to stop it and then stick the discs in and see what happens after that. Because you never know. Things may start to, come alive. Alive, I say. Alive. Your computer wasn't able to start. Oh no, it's buggered. Right, I'm going. I will keep you updated. And hopefully this time I won't bugger this one up. I'm not promising anything though. Okay. Ta-da.